The inability to afford insulin is one of the biggest concerns of my patient. I'm not going to say it comes up with every patient, but it comes up with a lot of them. And the copays for many of our patients are just unaffordable for what they make. When I have patients telling me they're paying more for their insulin than their mortgage, you know there's a problem. I think when insulin was discovered, and the whole point of selling the patent for insulin for $1 is that everybody in the world would have easy access to insulin. And I'm sure 100 years ago, 99 years ago, nobody would have thought that the place in the world with one of the most difficult accesses to insulin would be the United States. But that's what has happened. At the end of 2019, T1 International presents this study that shows, indeed, many of the low-income countries do not have complete access to insulin, but the good news is they made the goal of less than 20% without access, greater than 80% have access. Having said that, what they also showed is that in the United States, 26% of Americans intentionally ration their insulin because of cost. There are reports of ketoacidosis, which is life-threatening. There have been people with type 1 diabetes who have literally died because they have tried rationing their insulin and they did it unsuccessfully. So here we have a bill in Washington State which is following the lead of other states. I think this started in Colorado, but it's many states now. So at the end of the day, we are having to bring the government and laws, in this case it's the state government, in because the federal government is not getting involved. And at the end of the day, this has become a political issue. There are so many problems where the system is broken, it's hard to point your finger at one spot. But with all the problems there are, if there can be a law that the state just says this is what it's going to be, and that's the law, I think that's probably the best way to do it.